good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. It is a Tell the Truth Wednesday, and I'm your host, Mike Bara, in Las Vegas, Nevada, joined as I always am on Mondays and Wednesdays by my lovely co-host, the lovely lady with the lustrous hair, Jennifer Falah in Hayden, Idaho. Jen, how was your Tuesday?
Can't complain.
Can't complain. Yeah, mine was aggressive. I had to deal with the toxically masculine guys last night, and it was a little intense. We had a lot of computer problems, but we got through at Brooks's house. They were digging a hole for something, and they cut through his internet cable, so he had to do it from his phone over cellular data. So it was.
Yeah, I think it's Mercury retrograde. I'm not sure.
I think we just came out of it, actually. I thought.
Did we? Is it over?
I thought it was over.
It's not over here.
Okay. Well, yeah. And I'm your extremely nauseous host this morning. Just, God, Jen, I can't wait for med beds because, like, today I wake up and I'm sitting here, getting ready for the show and playing a little Panzer Corps 2. And I just start feeling really bleh, for no reason that I can think of whatsoever. It's not like I ate something.
I'm sorry. I feel great.
It just sucks. Well, screw you. It just sucks. Well, no, not screw you. Congratulations that you feel great. I'm glad somebody does. So, however, I am glad to be here. Dr. Sarah says it started February 26th. Well, it should be getting just about done with yet then. Usually it lasts about 9 days. Really? Still retrograde, says Lewis. Okay.
Is it?
Not over till the 22nd.
Feels like it.
There's all this stuff I have to wait for. It's like I had to wait till Chinese New Year for my numerology to straighten out. And then that gets straightened out. The next thing you know, we're in Mercury retrograde. Jen, it's one thing after another. I'm so tired of it. Maybe, God, I don't want to say that. I'm not going to say that. I don't want to discourage people. You don't think the guys in charge of decision-making pay attention to stuff like Mercury retrograde, do you? Good.
No.
Good. Just checking.
They're paying attention to the war.
All right. While we're waiting for everybody to come in and join us today while they get their notifications, let's go through the usual stuff. Just to remind you guys, if you missed a show, you can always pop over to mikebara.blogspot.com where you can find all things related to me, Mike Bara, and you can pick up shows we've done. There's today's show, lectures I've done, my interview with AJ Gentili of the Y-Files, 1.4 million views now. Last night's Toxically Masculine Tuesday show, articles I've written, I don't do that much anymore, interviews I've done with people in the UFO community, and famous UFO cases that I have solved and videos I've put out. I appreciate it if you go over there and give those things a view. That's really cool. So MikeBara.blogspot.com, including my schedule of upcoming appearances for 2026. I'm going to be hitting the Alien event in Los Angeles at the Sonesta Hotel on March 20th through 22nd. So about 9 days from now, I'll be there, and you guys can come on over and join me. And then the next weekend, I'm flying to Florida, Cape Canaveral, for the Quantum Summit Quantum Summit 2026 with Mel Carmine. We're going to be talking about finances and all kinds of cool stuff. MikeBara.blogspot.com. Now, if you click on one of the videos there, what that will do is that will take you over to the Rumble site where you can. Okay, I don't understand this. Once again, it's not streaming to our channel. It's streaming to my account, even though it said my channel. This really pisses me off. But pop on over to the Rumble side of the house where you can subscribe for a mere $5 a month to support the show, or you can hit the little green $ symbol down there, and you can Rumble rant. And the advantage of subscribing or Rumble ranting is that you get your questions at the top of the slush pile when it comes time to do questions and answers. So hit the Rumble channel and do all that stuff and get in line. Also, please don't forget to visit our wonderful sponsors, the CBD Gurus over at thecbdgurus.com, who are currently not shipping to Colorado, Idaho, or Wyoming. We don't know why, but you hit the wholesale tab, you slide down to Mike B Wholesale, you type in the discount code ALIEN, no capital A, no S on the end, just Alien, all lowercase, and you get this week's specials. You get an additional 10 million Bolivar with your orders, and you get even more than that if you go to $100 in an order. And in addition to that, you get the discounted wholesale prices on the Superfood Probiotic, the Lion's Mane gummies, the Immunity Gel Caps, the broad spectrum oils, the sleep gummies, the Delta 8 gummies, the Lotion 2000 skin cream, which I think is really great stuff, and a variety of other products. Matt and Lucas are dedicated to giving you the best CBD products on the market. And it must be working because Matt is always happy and in a great mood and always feels great. So get on over to the CBDgurus.com. Also, please don't forget to visit our other wonderful friends over at MikeBaraPets.com, where you can pick up all kinds of mushroom-based supplements, holistic, vegan, mushroom-based supplements for your fur babies, your dogs, your cats, your horses, your donkeys, and for human consumption. They got great products like the Mush Puppy treats and the Mojos and the special sauce, the super sauce for the dogs and super sauce for the cats. That's 2 different formulas. Sequoia Premium Cat Food Chill Doggies for dogs that might have separation anxiety. Mush Ponies for large breed dogs, horses, and donkeys. They've done wonderful results with all this stuff. And the Enforce line of mushroom-based supplements for human consumption. Diana and Kristen, the 2 mushroom ladies, are going to be joining me on Thursday to talk about this stuff. They have both had major upgrades to their health situations by using the Enforce line of human-based products. But they've got everything over there. They got chocolates, they got coffees, they have body balm, they have starter packs. Send an email to Diana at MikeBaraPets@gmail.com. That's MikeBaraPets@gmail.com. Link in the description. Tell her what's going on with your pet. Tell her what's going on with yourself, and she can get you on the right set of products to get back on track to feeling better and looking better, because it is more important to look good than to feel good. Also, please don't forget to visit our other wonderful sponsors, our last ones, over at lifewave.com, where you can get your hands on some of these amazing phototherapy patches like the X39 base patch, the SP6 patch, which is great for appetite suppression, hormones, balancing. I've, again, been on these 2 for about 6 months. My blood work is incredible. I lost 15 pounds doing absolutely nothing, having changed nothing. And they've got other patches for all kinds of other ailments and things that are bothering you. They got a series of new products, the Celergize liquids that you can mix with water, which is great stuff to energize your cells. The Eon patches, the Ice Waves are fantastic, especially if you have kind of a joint pain or if you have toothache pain. Absolutely wonderful stuff. I'm on the energy enhancers to help me with balance and other things. There's a great booklet you can get from the folks over at LifeWave that tell you about the science of phototherapy, how it basically reflects back your body's own infrared emissions at a specific frequency, stimulating the growth of stem cells, which help you recover from various ailments. I got at least a dozen friends who just absolutely sold me on this stuff. And since I've been using it, I've been getting great results too. Link in the description to LifeWave, and you can become a LifeWave reseller if you want to. I know several people that are doing great with that. Jen, why don't you tell us what's going on over at JenniferFala.com this week?
Last chance to get the my interdimensional meditation and psychic development classes on sale. Get in there and get them. They're going to go up to $555. That is a big sale.
Ooh, yeah.
I will send them to you via email after purchase, and the email is right there. If you'd like to get a healing with me, if you'd like to reach Susan Gretz or Marcy Hell, you can go to JenniferFala.com. We are there. They do not work for me. After you purchase something with them, their email's in the write-up. Email them directly. Over at philosophy.com, all the half-hour readings are on sale for $88.
Ooh.
So that's mediumship, past life reading, medical, and what else we got? Life questions, love reading. if you're looking for a love reading or just random
Does
questions about your
this
life, you
girl
get
like me? Does this girl like me? Does she not like me? All that stuff.
right, whatever. How are the kids doing? You're going to get a life question reading. If you want to talk to a loved one that passed away, you get a mediumship reading. Past life readings are fun and interesting. Trying to find out, like, if you have a certain phobia or if you have a certain problem or you have a connection to somebody, we can take a look back and see how that connects with your past life experiences. So get in there, get them today before the schedule fills up. I'm booking for April. And that's it. Philosophy.com.
Okay. I want a past life reading. Now I gotta check out. Yeah, I'm not typing my credit card number from everybody though. So we will stop sharing that screen. But I'm gonna book one of those. I'm gonna book one of those because that sounds like interesting. I'd like, I have a couple of suspicions about past lives, and I've had some things people have told me. It'd be really great to have you look at it and tell me,
Well, the soul has a lineage of experiences, and we do have a group of souls that we will reincarnate with in different roles over and over again. And sometimes we'll meet somebody and we just don't understand, what do I have karma with this person? What is this about? I don't understand this, or which I don't believe in, like that kind of karma. But sometimes souls will say, okay, last time, yeah, I totally screwed you over last time.
I'm gonna do it
Maybe
again
you
this
can screw me
lifetime.
over this time. Let's have a balance of experience here. And
Well, let's fight over the same girl again this lifetime. Let's fight over that one.
but we'll have people, some people be your dad, and then next time be your brother, and somebody will be like a husband that totally screwed you over or something, and then they'll come in as your son the next time and be a wonderful son. It just don't. And then you'd be like, I met somebody at the store the other day, and we both looked at each other like, do I know you? What was that about? So it's interesting. Or I love, like for me, I love England. I've never been to England. Yes, my maiden name is Porter, but and I'm a quarter English, but like I love the English countryside. It's like a homesick feeling when I see it, and I'm like, okay, what's that about? Did have a past life there, or many,
or in France and all these estates and stuff. And the thing is, too, it's like I want to ask you this because this is a really interesting question that I've always wondered: is it true that you have certain lifetimes that you bring into this lifetime specifically to deal with the karma from that lifetime? In other words, you might have 100 lifetimes, but only 4 of them are really relevant to this lifetime that you're trying to clear karma or something. Is that
I don't believe you're forced to suffer in this lifetime, knowing what I know about the divine. It is your choice to come in. But if you had a life where you really hurt somebody, and you're like, man, really didn't pass the test on that one. Maybe I'll come back and be wonderful to you, or maybe we can balance this, try this again and see if we can get it to happen this time, or there's a soul that always comes into your life and you never quite get together. And then this life, you're just like, you just never know.
Yeah. There's this one girl that I was madly in love with when I was 20, and then we broke apart and it never happened. And then she was madly in love with me when we were in our 40s. And to me, it feels completely karmically balanced. So it's like, whatever it was between you and me, Leslie, it's all finished. It's all done. Like, I feel like that was an accomplishment,
what the soul is always looking to do with their experience in a lifetime is to find a balance of experience. Okay, well, this lifetime I was really rich and everything came easy to me. So maybe next time, I'm going to be really poor and it's going to be really hard. I'm going to have to fight my way to the top and understand what the other people went through when I treated them like crap because they were poor. So that's the kind of thing that we're looking for. I don't really believe that it's like, okay, well, you did this bad thing in this last life, so you're going to suffer this time. No,
I think it's only if you feel guilty about it. Like, you only have to pay a price for previous crimes if you feel guilty about it and you decide you want to come into this lifetime and suffer to make up for it. I think that's a choice that you can make before you come here.
Most of the time, it's just the soul wanting to experience what somebody else went through when they did something to them, or maybe they've just had a good time the whole time. And let's maybe I'm going to do something really great this lifetime. So maybe the first half of my life, let's make that really hard. Elevate my soul to a place where I can, I'm elevated. Mm-hmm. So you just never know. It's like trying to explain something general about 1,000 books, how they're all the same in a library. Everybody's story is different, and they're all on their own. They've all got their own curriculum and all these souls that they'll incarnate with to play different roles. Like you could come into a lifetime and say, well, I'm really going to advance this lifetime and I'm not going back. I'm going to get it all done right now. So, I'm going to need somebody to come in here. Totally fool me and break my heart, and like your best soul friend guy in the back of the room's like, I'm there for you. I will do that to you. I will come in and screw you over in every possible way to advance you. So we never know what's going on, but it's interesting to look back at past lives and see the connections, and especially with phobias. I really started doing it because of phobias. Why am I afraid of heights? Why am I afraid of dogs? And we'll look back into the life where that experience happened and see why. It's really interesting with children. I read books where they put children under hypnosis, and so interesting. They go under so easy, but they, this child was afraid of fireworks all of a sudden and found out that she, 6-year-old child, started telling them that she was a black man in the Civil War who shot the cannons and it exploded, and he was totally mad that he couldn't go home to his wife and kids. And a 6-year-old's not going to know that. And once a
6-year-old's not even going to know what the hell the Civil War was, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And she actually, in the book, she actually gave the guy's name, the name of the wife and the kids, and the location, and they historically found that was true. And I'm like, oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That is so interesting.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that it just depends on what you're looking for,
Pharaoh.
What past life reading can do for you.
Pharaoh, this is not true. Whoever's posting that is an idiot or a tard. Okay, so just stop listening to this nonsense. They have no concept of what the revaluation process is all about. So just stop listening to that stupid stuff. All right, let's go. The reason why we had such a nice long chit chat there is because there isn't much in the way of news to talk about. Nope. Where's little Jen? There she is. There's not much in the way of news to talk about. Little Jen's better. I don't have a lot of news to tell you guys. Nothing has changed since yesterday. Nothing has changed since Monday. Everybody is waiting. Everybody is expectant. The people on the bond side. I know one bond guy who is excited because his bond guy was supposed to be coming to visit him today. And I don't know if he's been paid or not. There are indications that some people have been now paid out on the bond side. But how many times have we heard that in the last 3 to 6 months? A whole lot of times. We haven't actually seen anybody with money yet. However, that bond person is expecting he gets his payout on Friday. So that's kind of where we're scheduled at. I tend to think, looking at this from a geopolitical standpoint, that they had kind of hoped the Iran war would be over by now, that they would have surrendered by now, but they haven't done that. So I have a feeling that is stalling things and holding it back, but only by a couple days. And if you notice, when President Trump talked about it the other day at Doral on Sunday, he said, it may not be over right now, but in a week. So I think, I don't want to pivot to next week. I want it to be done. I want to have a shit ton of money in my bank account when I go to LA in a couple weeks, but we don't control this. So all I can tell you is that bond people feel like, act like, and believe that they are going to get something done this week. And it's possible some people already have. I get reports from various other locations. the people on the monetary side think that they have to have a president and a prime minister nominated, maybe not even voted on, but nominated in Iraq. And they haven't done that yet. Although there's rumors out now that they did, that they got, they got those nominations through, but that's not confirmed. So here we sit. And in other really, really, really important news, the Seattle Seahawks have a big hole at running back they have to figure out this year. So that's it, Jen. That's what I got for news. You got anything from, in terms of a Gentel update? Okay, I lost your voice. Wait. What happened to your sound? Speak. What the hell? What happened to you, Jen? I can't hear you all of a sudden. You're not muted. Edit mic settings. Now your mic volume is way up. What happened? I can't do this without you, Jen. What the hell happened? Okay, I'm not getting you. This is odd. Come on, why don't you go out and come back in, because something just got muted. Did you actually hit a mute button or anything, or no? Why don't you go out and come back in? Because it just stopped. Okay. So yeah, there's no real updates on any of this stuff. We're just sort of stuck there. Lonnie, okay. See if anybody else can hear. Could you guys not hear her too? Okay, so Jen's back. Hello, Jen.
Hello.
There you are. That's weird. Now you can go. I don't know what the hell happened on that.
It's my computer or something, because my cursor stopped working.
Oh, okay. But your camera kept working. So, all right.
Anyway. Okay, all you nons. I don't know why it's so freaking dark in here. I'm buying a new computer. It's not really that dark in here. I was asking just now, and I heard boom, 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 boom. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then I saw a Q post. There's a Q post that says boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
Go find it.
Yep.
That's where we're at. Okay.
Okay. Fine with me. Okay, because it's a timeline update that most of us
Also,
want.
we had a lot of Gentel confirms yesterday.
Okay, tell us about those.
We had earthquakes, the number 9, and Pacific Rim, and there was a post saying 9 smaller earthquakes, which is better. That is better, releasing the tension. Much better than a 9 on the Richter scale. What the hell is with my computer's freaking out? I don't know what's going on.
You look good. You look
fine.
It's fine. You're fine.
Anyway, so there were 9 earthquakes. I believe they were on the Pacific Rim, all in one day. Weather event. Possible tornado, Midwest. Lots of them. Yesterday, lots of it in the news. Poor Scott B's car got destroyed by hail. Oh. Anybody wants to message him and offer support, that'd be great. He is one of the admins in yellow. And then Hank Seth, he had a press conference. So we got 3 Gentel confirms yesterday. Now remember, we do these Gentel confirms. What was that? There's something, it's all digital. It's weird. Anyway, so so we do these Gentel confirms so that we know how accurate I was about the RV news, because a lot of times we don't get public confirmation on what's going on behind the scenes with that. Well, we did get public confirmation on Iran's surrender is being negotiated now. We got confirmation on that. There will be an announcement from Trump and the Secretary of Defense. Possible announcement on Tuesday. Didn't get that. He did do a presser. Didn't get what we wanted. I assume Iran's being a brat again, of course. Like they're going to do what they say.
Yeah.
And then Iraq's supposed to make an announcement in written form after that. Just now I got boom, 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 boom. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's probably war and RV news one after another. Pray it in. That's where we are now as of this moment in time.
Okay, that sounds good to me, actually. So I still could. Do I have to go next week? Yeah, I still could. I still could be rich by the time I go to LA. That would be great. I could shop for. I could shop for a house there, in Redondo. I want a summer house in Redondo Beach where I used to live. So that'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. What's going on with your computer? I guess Sky had an earthquake of 4.9 while she was on the air last night. So, that's
got a lot of earthquakes in Australia.
It doesn't seem like it. I was about to say that. Do they really get earthquakes there? I don't know. I don't know.
Hi, Gina.
Is Regina in there? Hi. All right.
Regina.
Oh, okay.
Regina's probably watching. Hi, Regina.
Hi, Regina. We love you. Hope you feel better soon.
We love you.
All right. Questions for Jen must include your real name and the name of the person, pet, or entity you are asking about. That is very important for her to get the connection. So don't just give us your username. Make sure we know your real name. That's really the important thing. Jen, why don't we start over on the YouTube side of the house today with VW Fun Nerd. Guys, how many times do I have to tell you, give us your real name? But let's ask the question. Maybe it's a general question. I have heard there will be different rates for the Bolivar based on the year. I guess the Bolivar has changed multiple times since 2019. What are your thoughts on that? I think it's the same rate, but there's different valuations depending on the value of the piece of paper you hold. Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think it's 30 cents in general. Frederica, our very own Foxy Brown, says, I'm going to Atlanta this month with Navia, who laughs at Mike saying her name Navier. English countryside is lovely. It is lovely. Navia was a character in the Spartacus series from Stars from 2011 to like 2013 or 2014. It's kind of a Roman name, and that's why I like it. So that's why
I think it's Nevaeh, isn't it?
Could be Nevaeh. Miguel G. Hi, Jen. What is my angel's name? Miguel G.
Miguel G. I gotta go to where you typed in that comment. Find you. It's like Chris something, so call him Christopher.
Christopher. Okay. Hi, Jen. Bernadette here in London. Will I leave my job soon and retire? I am ready to relax and kick back.
Bernadette. Yeah. Yeah, this spring.
Good. Another retirement question. My husband, Peter Gallen, wants to know if he'll be able to retire by June of 2026.
Possibility is strong, yes.
Okay. And another super chat, same person. Will Peter Gallen know if we'll be getting the property in LaVale, Wisconsin?
I'm not sure that's going to be an option anymore. Not getting a yes on that.
Okay. Jan wants to know, will I be able to buy the property on Northwest 21 Avenue, Oakland Park? How much will it cost? I don't think we know how much it will
You
cost.
guys are so spoiled.
Yeah.
You want such specific information from me. I don't know what it freaking costs. I mean, I guess I could look. It would take me more time, but there's always a chance that I would be wrong.
No, let's just
see if you get the property. One question, please.
Northwest 21 Avenue, Oakland Park.
That is not the address on the paperwork.
Okay. Hello, Mike and Jen. My name is Leo. Can you tell me if Alyssa and I will get the property near Missoula, Montana?
That's a yes. Yeah, that's fun.
Okay. Teresa W., when do you see me moving into my next residence? I don't know why you want to live in Missoula, Montana, but go ahead. Teresa.
Yeah.
It's dirt. It's a dirt farm.
No, it's not.
You're buying a dirt farm, dude.
It's green and beautiful. Montana is beautiful. It's like breathtaking. Drive through there. There's not much around.
I was once driving through Montana, took my hands off the steering wheel, and I went straight for 10 minutes. Didn't have to touch the steering wheel because the road was so flat. It is flat. Anyway, Teresa W. would like to ask, when do you see me moving into my next residence?
Okay. Month and a half possibility.
Okay. Hi, Jen. Can you tell me, Sherry would like to know how far she'll have to drive to a med bed.
It's either like 130 miles or an hour and a half. No, or 130 minutes.
130 minutes. That would be a little more than that would be.
Yeah, so I think it's 130 miles.
Okay. Sandy G wants to know if she's an M or a B.
Sandy. B.
A B. That's exciting. Okay. Art Torres wants to know if he gets the house at 1700 Gulf Boulevard.
Yes.
Good for you. Angel Wings, Evelyn S. I lost my job last August. I'm 65 and retired. Will I have to find another job, or am I able to wait to the RV to do my humanitarian work? That's a good question.
Never put your life on hold for the RV.
Yep.
Many people have made a lot of mistakes doing that. But as of now, the chances is that you're not going to have. I think you're good for about 2-3 months before you have to make a decision like that.
Yeah.
From what I'm seeing.
Hopefully,
so, as of now, you'll be all right.
Hopefully, this thing will happen before 2 or 3 months. Keisha Mitchell says, I'm still in the hospital after surgery on Monday. Looks like I will be here through the weekend. Should I have to worry about going back to work? $64,000 question.
What the hell? Why didn't you
get a healing? Jen would have healed you.
You need to text me when that crap happens. Can you, if you can comment here, will you send me an email or something so I can remember to do a quick, you know what?
Just do a healing.
I can't do it right now. So I can do a healing on you. All right.
Okay.
Should I worry about going back? I didn't answer that.
Ooh. I lost her.
I can see it. No.
Okay. Nikki says her car is breaking one piece at a time. Do you see me getting a new car before the next thing breaks on this one? Great question.
Yeah. Trade it
in. Rick wants to know if Helen will be retired before the fall 2026 semester. I think that's what Rick wants to know.
Long retired, yes.
Okay, a couple of freebies here. Nikki, we did the car. Sorry. Go trade it in. Dan H. believes he received a message from the Yes Show about Beattyville, Kentucky. Will I be moving there after the RV?
Yeshua? Jesus? Is that what you're talking about?
That's what I think he means, yeah.
I do think that you received that communication, that direction, but possible that you're remembering a significant event from your timeline as well. Listen, don't always believe everything that pops into your head because you asked Jesus, okay? You can always put words in their mouth. All right? That's when people get in trouble. Well, Jesus told me to quit my job. It's like, no, dude, Jesus told you just don't quit your job. So it's not an exact science, but trusting God, ask for all the help that you need when you're communicating like that, and remember what truth feels like. It'll feel different than when you tell yourself what you want to hear.
Yeah. My dental procedure went well yesterday. Thank you for asking. It was not comfortable. I got these big things in my mouth and I'm wanting to gag, but I did not gag. And I got my new crown in there. Jen, is that crown going to stick with it?
I thought you did that like a couple months ago, got the crown in.
No, I did have the preliminary work, but then it took like 2 months, almost, more than a month for them to get the crown actually made, delivered, and then installed yesterday. So
they put you out for that just to put the cap on there?
No. Well, they did with it. They did for the grinding work and everything, and all the prep and the mold and all that. They had to because I wouldn't have made it through that. But this one, no. I was a brave boy. I went in and they worked on me, and it was no big. Fortunately, Svetlana or Anna or whatever her name was, the dental hygienist, was really sweet and really good to me. And Dr. Flores, my little doctor, she's got little itty bitty tiny fingers. So it all worked out. That's why I picked her. I'm like, let me see your hands. Get little tiny hands. I'm like, okay, you're my dentist now. So it worked out.
It's like me at the dentist. They're like, can you still feel that? I'm like, yeah, just pull it out. Just do it.
Do it.
Just get it done. I want to get out of here. I could take it.
By the way, I kind of liked Anna. Should I call Anna?
How old is she, Mike?
Probably 30, 35.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I should call her.
No, she's got no.
See why I don't ever use her for my personal stuff, because she just.
Oh, you don't ever use me for your personal. Constantly use me for your personal stuff, and Susan and Marcy.
You are sweet. Well, okay. Are you mad that I don't? That I just ask for? I'm gonna pay for the reading. I'm gonna go in there as soon as this is over. I'm gonna go pay you $88 for the past.
No, I can handle you. I just don't want you calling Susan every 20 minutes or every day for a reading and stuff, and not paying her or Marcy.
I pay them all. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
it's you. It's only you that I don't.
Yeah, I can handle you.
That's why Jen and I just.
Susan's too nice. Marcy will kick your ass, but Susan is too nice. She'll just do whatever you ask her to do.
Well, the problem is, Jen and I, when you are friends with a psychic and you call her up and you're talking just as friends, it always turns into a reading. There's no way.
Yeah.
It just does. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, think about that for a while.
Yeah. I'm just using you, Jen. Okay, Kathy Mayhall, how far will I need to go for the exchange? I haven't asked, and yes, I'm curious.
Kathy Mayhall. It's a short drive. It's just in town. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
At all.
Clara Wayne Dotson wants to know if you see him at 1405 Big Eddie. Big Eddie?
Big Eddie.
That's my nickname too. Big Eddie.
I knew that was coming.
Mike.
Stop it.
Actually, that's not his name. His name is Jacques. Jacques Amare is his name. You know, Jack Hammer in English, but it's Jacques Amare.
All right. No, I don't think that's it. I don't think that's the address.
Sorry, Wayne. I hope she was able to actually concentrate on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, Frank from New Hampshire. How long will I have veto yeah to RV? I think he might mean how long of a. Can you tell what Frank is asking there? How long will he have to travel? Veto yeah to RV?
Something like that.
Let's ask him. Let's just ask how far he has to travel.
Gabriel, 39 minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Frank. Sorry we didn't quite get what you typed there. Lilani says, I've applied for several jobs, and will I get a job by next week? My last day of work was last Friday. So Lilani is concerned about her employment situation.
If this delays, I really see 10 days. And the problem is solved.
Okay, 10 days and the problem is solved. Tina Shaw says, I didn't get the contract yesterday for caretaking. I'm sorry about that. Do you see me getting the one on Friday for Happy Haven?
Yes.
Debbie, I've been having all kinds of stomach problems with visits to the doctor and the ER. They can't find anything yet. What do you think? That's Deborah or Debbie Watson.
Does look like you have a little bit of candida at the bottom of your stomach. Where's this coming from? You developed an allergy to corn and possibly wheat. Go to an allergist.
Corn and wheat. Go to an allergist. Okay. Keisha Mitchell, just because we're great. Thank you, Keisha.
Oh,
sweet.
thank you.
So.
I'm just going to I'm busy.
Janice.
I'm going to do a healing, Keisha.
Okay. All right.
I just type myself. Go ahead.
Janice says she had a bad tooth waiting on the med bed. Should I get it pulled before my daughter's wedding on 3/22, or will it be okay? Janice, I'm going to tell you what I would do. I would go ahead and have it pulled because the med bed will restore everything, but we don't know for sure when that's going to happen. And when we all get in, it may be months. And do you really want to be in that kind of pain during your daughter's wedding?
I agree. I think there's decay there. I mean, there's
You know, I've had a couple of teeth.
That's really close to the nerve. And you could get an abscess at any time. Yeah, I'd get it out.
Let it go. I think that the tooth pulling thing has been worth it for me, but I got to ask you this question. Is there a connection between my teeth being pulled and my root canals and stuff and the nerve problem in my ear with my hearing? Did that screw up the network somehow?
It could. There's going to be about 100 people that jump on your chat and tell them everything they know about root canals when you ask about that. But
yeah,
possible loss of nerves going through the face.
I bet that's it. And it's somehow the turning on of the 5G plus or something set it off. And yeah.
What was the question before that?
I wonder how you fix that. Oh, she was asking if she should get her tooth pulled or not.
The pulling of the teeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was younger and I had babies and I didn't have dental insurance, I had a tooth pulled up here. I had my wisdom teeth taken out late in life, like one at a time. And then like another one back there where you can't see it. And so it's like when I went through menopause, I started to get some, but they moved and now my teeth are crooked. And then I got some bone loss right here, so I'm waiting for the med bed too. My teeth are like clean and I don't have decay, but they're moving. So if
Yeah.
you can keep them in there, do it. Because eventually it'll move. So they crowded the teeth first and then they moved back. And then I have like gaps in between them in the back and on the back side there. If you can avoid removing a tooth, I would. But with this one, I don't think you can.
Yeah, it sounds really painful. Dave Bara's got one. It's a cracked tooth. He's in pain all the time. He's using the ice wave patches just so he can sleep at night, and they do help. But just get it pulled, dude. Okay, Beth wants to know, do you see her buying 7123 Broadway?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Jen. Will I purchase, this is JB Westcott. Will I purchase 15305 Northwest Highway 320 soon?
That's a no. You guys, let's ask more interesting questions. Like one time this Yeti walked through my backyard in the middle of the night. What was that?
Well, how much more time do we have you for? Because we still got.
Oh, that's right. Let's see, what time is it? 15 minutes.
Those kind of questions take too long to answer. Okay, Frederica wanted to know if she's going to Atlanta this month with Navia. Apparently, I said it wrong. And I'm going to keep calling her Navia because that's the name of the Roman girl in Spartacus. So I don't care if it's Navia. I'm calling her Navia.
I'm really seeing there's a slight possibility of that. I'm really seeing that planned a little later, possibly April.
Okay. Yeah, why not wait till you're rich? Hi, Jen and Mike. Do you see my son moving to Lafayette, Louisiana?
No.
I would like to know your son's name, but we'll take that.
No.
Okay. Joshua V. Does my dad, Eddie Vigil, visit me often?
Yes, he does. Recently, there was something with the door that happened, or you fixed. Yeah, he does.
Okay.
He's just telling me like random things, like he knows what's going on in your life and what's going on in the house. He's not there all the time, just but.
Did my dad watch the Seahawks game with me and Dave? The Super Bowl?
Did you ask him to?
Don't think so. Figured
not this one, no.
Didn't watch this one. Dad, come on. Okay. Thomas B. Will I acquire an oceanfront condo near Charleston, South Carolina sometime post RV? Thanks for all you do. Oh. Can you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
She does that and I go,
I'm just not sure of the location. I do see you getting an oceanfront condo. But I think we're a little off on the location, Charleston.
You can do better than Charleston, pal. Yeah, she does the muling, but you go in there and there's nothing happening. There's nothing going on. She's fine. She's just like in her laundry basket sleeping on
Last minute, you make another decision on that one. On the 2238 Prairie Street.
Okay.
Like when you get there and in it and look at it, it's not what you thought it was going to be.
Okay, let's pop on over to the Rumble side of the house and start at the top. Ooh, a ton of them. Kathy, we already did that. The IQD thing. Stacy wants to know, do you see me in a house on Old Country Road? It's been taken off the market, but I'd like to believe that's God's way of keeping it for me and my girls. Okay. So Stacy wants to know if she's in a house on Old Country Road.
Yeah, there's a special deal.
Okay. Janine wants to know M or B.
B.
Yeah, the stuff about the zeros being removed, that's probably all just in country. They can't do that with an international currency. If you go to a bank and it says 25,000 dinars on the note that you turn into the bank or the exchange center, they have to give you 25,000 dinars. They can't say it's 25. It doesn't work that way internationally. Good morning, Jen. Julie Pashkal here. I plan on purchasing a beachfront home after the RV. Do you see Bart living there, or will he be going elsewhere? So she's asking about Bart. Bart's not going to be there. Bart. That's a name in it, you know. It's an unusual.
It's an older name, yeah.
Like Millie. Millie and Bart would be a great couple from like the 50s or 60s. Jennifer Reeder here. Jen, in your reading we had Wednesday, you said you saw my hubby leave in 3 days. He was let go Monday, 3 days later, along with my son. Do you see us making it to the RV? I don't quite know what she means by
leaving his job in 3 days.
Okay, probably.
So what's the end question there?
Do you see us making it to the RV?
You're going to make it either way.
I think
you're going to make it either way. Yes. It'll be fine.
Okay, Jerry Ann, do you see me visiting mom this March? Will it be wise for me to move back to California with a new job this year?
I just don't see that happening. I don't think that's what happens.
Okay. Carissa, K-Turtle8 says, hi, Jen. Will we be going on vacation for spring break? Do you see it going well, or is there anything we need to worry about?
You go on a short vacation, yeah.
Okay. Good.
Everything's well. It's kind of, I don't know if that the weather is what you want it to be. Just to let everybody know that Carissa, she's the admin for me. She's been on my show before. Busy Bee Naturals. She has created a homeschool app. You can sign up for that. I have the link up on Philosophy on Telegram. I forget what it's called. Let me go look for it. It's an app. And she is amazing. Let's see here. What is it called? Living Waters Homeschool. A calm, rhythm-based operating system for homeschool families to plan, learning, track progress, and manage documentation with ease.
If you can send me the link on the private chat, I'll put it in the chat stream, or you can do it yourself.
Okay. I'll send it to you on Messenger.
Okay. Well, no.
Can you do that?
Send it to me. Well, yeah, you're on your phone, right?
Yeah, because my cursor's not working right now.
I can't.
On the computer.
I can't do three things at the same time. I can't do it.
All right. Well, where do you want it? You want me to text it to you?
I love it when a woman says that to me.
I'll just go put it in the chat on Rumble.
In the chat is great. Jennifer sent the attachment. Okay. I just don't know how I can get it from here to here that easily.
Don't flirt with me. It freaks me out.
Where do you want it?
Okay. That is not the right show.
It's like going to Starbucks, and she goes, and you got your card there, and she goes, I'll just stick it in. Okay.
You know what? This is a family show, all right? You don't need to be saying...
Okay. Let me know when you're ready for the next question.
I'm just trying to find a chat. All right. Oh, just to let everybody know, this next week, because I've been working so hard, I scheduled myself an easy week. So not a lot of readings next week. Don't know how many shows I'm going to do. I'll probably still do Monday and Tuesday. But then I've got a spa appointment later in the week, and I'm taking off to the casino.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to take 4 or 5 days and just relax. That's why this this streaming schedule is pretty intense. Like I do 5 streams in 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but then I just chill out Thursday through Sunday, and it's fine. All right, Joan P wants to know if she'll buy the house with the address 1050. Will Joan P get 1050?
I'm going to see like a 1983 on your new address.
1983. So the answer would be no. Debbie, DEBYP, Debbie P. Do you see when I will get a food product or replicator? Food or product replicator, if they even exist.
I don't buy into the whole replicator thing. Wow. First of all, you guys are all going organic and natural and talking about health. What the hell is the replicator making the food out of? And you're going to eat it? I mean, is it plastic? I mean, what the hell is it? I don't get it.
I mean,
Am I ignorant?
I think a replicator technology, which is like something they had in Star Trek. I mean, if you have that, basically all of society ends because
I know Jetsons,
nobody making products.
You know, like,
I feel like that's far away, but we'll see.
I just don't see that for food.
Yeah.
I mean, I see it for like items, but
I would like. I mean,
how long until everybody starts getting cancer because they're eating replicator food? I mean,
right. I mean, I would like to be able to eat a steak that was simply grown from the DNA of a cow rather than having to have a cow slaughtered for my steak. I would go for that.
I'm not educated on the subject, but I just have a bad feeling about it. I don't like it at all. Okay. I'm not on board with the replicator thing. Okay. Right. Those are coming and nobody, first of all, I don't really think that they would put those out on the market. It's going to destroy.
It would end the economy, basically. Yes. Yeah.
And all they'll be selling is replicators.
Yeah. And then the first replicator could replicate another replicator, and then there would only ever be one. So you would only ever sell one. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Connie Anderson says, my husband Tim has been having pain in a tooth. The dentist and endodontist can't find anything. He's waiting for an ENT appointment. Is it a tooth, his sinuses, or something else? This is Tim, Connie Anderson's husband.
I do see a nerve going up this way, so I think it might be sinus.
Okay. Well, in some ways, that's good. Betty O says, do you see me purchasing a home on West Swan Shores Road?
No.
Motax lady, yeah, the Seahawks losing Ken Walker is a serious blow, and it will probably prevent them from repeating the Super Bowl champions. And it was a stupid move, and they should have kept him. And the Chiefs have a terrific player. So, who's going to
wait a minute? When I was answering a reading, and I got 10 days for somebody, I think it was for a job.
Yeah.
I wrote it down, which I normally don't do, above where I got War, RV, boom, 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 Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 10 days. So, 10 days of darkness? I hope not.
Or 10 days for us to actually getting our appointment.
I think we need to go back to the Q post where it says boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Well, and look and see what the date is on that Q post, right?
People used to decode them really well. There's a certain way you have to do it with the clock and everything. There was a guy that did a really good job. I don't even know what happened to him. But
Gene Decode, maybe? I don't remember who it was.
No, it was somebody else, and then he just disappeared. There was a picture of him in the crowd with holding a big Q. Maybe it turned into maybe that's X22.
It's Phil, yeah. Okay, we got a lot of questions. We got a lot of questions we got to pump through.
All right, hurry up.
All right. Letitia says, I'm going on a cruise to Alaska May 2nd with reunion classmates. Will it be a safe and fun trip? Alaska May 2nd.
Yes. I just looked down at my phone. I saw 1111 for the time and the date today is the 11th. So that's our angel number for today. 111111. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Cappy, Kapi, says, my daughter Kaylee and her boyfriend Tanner are driving from Missouri to Las Vegas today. Hey, great. They will be staying until the 24th. Will the travels be good with no catastrophes in Vegas? Kaylee and Tanner are headed to Vegas. Will it be a fun trip?
Yeah. You'll be
Okay.
fine. It'll be fun.
Rhonda, I had a girlfriend named Rhonda once. Current job is not a pleasant workplace. It's in the education department. Will this school year be my last? Rhonda wants to know if this is going to be her last school year.
Yeah, she's your last there.
Sick of this shit.
I really do think you may do something with education in some way for the rest of your life. Possibly not being employed, but like, I think that's where your strengths lie. But yeah, you're not going to be there for much longer. Somebody said March 17th. Q post 9:55 next week. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah.
And it was a March 17th post. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. What the hell? That's a Tuesday. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's also St. Patrick's Day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 17th.
I'm planning as of now to be in the New York casino at the Irish Bar there on St. Patrick's Day. All we need is a Thin Lizzy or U2 cover band. Joe Heyer, are you listening? Okay.
That'd be cool if it was. But something happened, announcements, boom, 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 4 days. Then we get our notifications. That would be cool.
Okay.
That would be cool. That would match up.
Okay, questions.
10 days. Okay.
I've lost. Carolyn with a YN. Do you see me in my own home soon?
Couple months away.
Okay.
So you're in it, and I see you walking around it at peace. Satisfied with yourself, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good feeling to have your own place. Karen M. Karen, Patriot Nurse. Karen M. When do you see me traveling to Portugal? Portugal.
The end of next month.
Wow, cool. Erin, Erin. Erin wants to know if she'll be able to walk again by the time her son Quinn's wedding comes around on May 31st. Will Erin be walking?
There is a chance, yes, of that. Yes.
Okay. Sharon H., do you see my husband John and I owning a retreat as a possible project?
Yes, it's a lot of fun. It's not like just a serious retreat. I mean, this is a place where I see a lot of people having fun in the evening, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Sarah K. Says her 11-year-old daughter does very well in school, but other issues are going on at school that are not resolving. I found an online option. Is it best to move her to an online education? Sarah K's daughter.
Yeah. Is that the last one? Because I have to go.
No, there's like 18 more.
Well, too bad.
Okay.
Too bad.
You gotta go?
Yeah, I got, okay. Well, rapid fire it. Quick.
Okay. All right. Okay.
18?
No, there's like 7 or 8.
All right, do it fast.
Okay, Lee, will I be happy with the results of my cataract surgery?
No.
Okay, Stephanie, I received an email from the Department of Education and Nelmet that my student loan of $295,000 was forgiven effective August 21st, 2021. Is this Nasara, and am I just now being notified? Could be the Biden thing.
Yeah, it is the Biden thing. You were just on some list, and they finally got around to it.
Hey, just write it off. That's
Whatever.
oh, you don't have 295K in debt anymore. Great. Kathy wants to know if she and her mom Elvira will reconcile soon.
It's going to be a few months.
Lori wants to know if you see her husband Dan and her moving to Florida
In June.
in June. Okay, 3 more. JB Westcott, will I take a job with the Trump administration?
No.
Karen M, was our house at 775 Northwest 178th Avenue haunted? I think it was.
Yes, and you had portals.
Okay, last one. Georgia Lale here. Will my daughter Bailey Kennerly buy a house before she has her baby?
Yes.
Okay, guys.
Possibility of that.
Strong possibility of that. Okay, that's going to wrap it up. Jen has to go. Thank you guys for being here. We will see you back on Monday. I will see you tonight on Whiskey and Wisdom. Maybe Jen will come in and harass me. I don't know. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Bye.